Dow Jones and Nasdaq both stayed bullish throughout this day. We have seen good retracement, and you can see we had expected, as we discussed in our Asia and Europe session update today, that US 100 might hit 14,800, which is a very good resistance. It has precisely gone close to 14,800. At the same time, US 30 has also now have come closer to 34,650 level. It is still trading bullish. Yes, 34,600 was a good resistance. Beyond that, 34,800 is the next milestone. So what to expect with the US session? Is it going to stay bullish, or we can see a swing, we can see a drop and then a recovery, or is it going to stay bearish? Which position you should take trading Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones today? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Yes, your every like, every comment, every share and a subscribe is a great motivation, inspiration for me to deliver to the best of my abilities, on time, every time, twice a day update on Dow Jones and Nasdaq. So do watch both, do press the bell icon, and you can join my free Telegram channel to get the live updates from the markets. With that, let's start. First Nasdaq 100, then Dow Jones. Now look at US 100 here on the hourly chart. See, first I'll come back to hourly charts later. Let's have a look at the daily charts first. On the daily charts, see higher lows, so higher highs. If you draw a parallel, which suggests that possibly, look at the delta here. This suggests that there is still a possibility beyond 14,800. You can look forward to 840, 880 zone, and in fact 920. This 880, 920 is the most critical resistance zone, and then ultimately, see, this is what I am looking at, 880, 920. If it stays beyond this, there is further bullishness. So yes, you can stay long above 14,840. We can 14,800, above which 14,840, 880, 920. These are the three milestones it needs to pass by. And yes, it can also show you good swing. The stochastic is oversold, trying to recover on the daily charts, and MACD is trading with a fat belly, which is recommending that it can try to pull back. Now look, let's start with the hourly charts here. See, drop there, higher highs, then higher lows. Now suddenly see the slope is changed. It is trying to trade bullish here. You can see it, and also look at the highs here. Now on the hourly charts, the highs are now limiting at 840, 850 levels. So 840 is the first resistance which Nasdaq 100 needs to break past by. Yes, you can buy at 14,800, expect 14,840 as the first target, and at a very good resistance here. Beyond this, I will be looking forward to 14,880, 920 zone, which is the next strongest resistance zone. If and only if you see it is staying above 14,920, you can say that it is trying to revert. Now that is the first part. See, stochastic here is overbought on the hourly charts. MACD is divergent. MACD is bullish, looking upwards. RSI is also looking upwards, staying bullish. Coming to 2 hour charts. Now look at 2 hour charts. First of all, be cautious of these higher highs. Yes, it can reverse here. Yes, it can reverse, and it can come down to 14,700 again. So these 100 points between 14,700 and 800 is where we may see a little swing. We have to be watchful here. And in fact, this candle is almost of 80 to 90 points, and this candle can be of equal height, which suggests that possibly we are looking at 880, 920 zone. Stochastic rising, MACD divergent, bullish, looking upwards. See, it is continuing with its upward move here. This can lead to a V-shaped recovery also, possibly. RSI rising. On the 3 hour charts, if you look at on the 3 hour charts, see this candle here, which is almost of 700 to 760, and this candle here almost from 780 to 60 points you can count out, which is almost 14,840 levels, which might be expected here. So 14,840 is going to be the first target here. Yes, it is taking the support from the 20 period moving average, which is right now situated at around 14,760. A sell entry can be taken at 14,740. However, 14,700, 14,670 are two support levels on the downside. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent, bullish, looking upwards, good sign. RSI is also looking upwards, staying bullish here. Coming to the 4, now look on the 4 hour charts. We discussed that the prices might converge to 20 period moving average. Right now it is getting the resistance from the 20 period moving average. Now it can try to break past the 20 period moving average and try to fall in this zone, or else it will definitely try to achieve 50 period moving average also. This is also one of the probabilities. Hence, stay long above 14,800, expect 14,840, 14,880, 920 zone. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent, bullish. It has just crossed over. It is staying bullish here. RSI is also come out of the overbought zone. Coming to the daily charts. Now look at the daily charts. This is what we are talking, and hence 14,840 first target should be a very good resistance. Beyond that, 880, 920 zone is going to be the next strongest resistance. I am repeating it again so that these levels get imbibed in your trading behavior. On the downside, a selling entry can be taken at 14,740 levels. Below 14,740, you can expect 14,700, very very good strong support. And below 14,700 is where more bears will try to take over for 14,670 and then 14,650 levels. This zone 14,650, 670 is on the downside is a great support. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones, and before we proceed, I have a couple of offerings. First is my mentorship batch. The 25th batch is going to start on first week of September. Only limited seats are available. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. And the next is my Signals channel. You can join my Signals channel and stay profited. So reach out to me for more details again on the same IDs. Now look at hourly charts on US30. Double bottom, first rise, higher highs, consolidation, higher highs. So higher highs are beautifully aligned here. And now if you look at the movement, you will find now it is trying to bring another channel on its own. Yes, it is also trading outside Bollinger Bands, which is giving it a very very good resistance. Hence, first is if you see it trading below 34,600, you can initiate a sell entry, but then 550, 500 are two very important support levels, and below 500 is where the bears will try to take over. And we all know my favorite is 34,400, which is the next support zone. So this zone is very very important for US30. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI looking upwards, trying to stay bullish here. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts, likewise it is outside Bollinger Bands, but I expect it to yield similar size of candle. Now similar size of candle, which means 35,480 to 35,5 or 600, 100, 120 points, and from 600, so you can expect 34,700, 720 points, which is 50 period moving average here. Yes, this might get achieved, and possibly it can try to achieve it in a faster way. The maximum resistance for US30 is at 34,800, 840 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD divergent, MACD bullish looking upwards, RSI is also looking upwards, staying bullish here. Coming to 3 hour chart, likewise on the 3 hour chart, see this is just the beginning. This is second green candle. We are going to look at more bullishness. Will be looking forward to 34,700, 710, 720 zone is the first target, and 34,800, 840 is the next target. If not 800, 840, at least 700, 720 should get achieved. Stochastic rising, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI is also rising. Coming to 4 hour chart, see it has just touched the 20 period moving average. So yes, you can buy at 34,650 levels, expect 700, 720 zone as the first target, and then 800, 820 as the next target. On the downside, a selling entry can be taken here at 34,580 levels. Below 34,580, you can expect 34,550, or rather I will say you can sell at 34,600 itself, expect 34,560, 540 as the first target, and then 34,500 as the next target. Stochastic flat near to top, MACD has just crossed over, trading with divergence and bullishness. It is looking upwards, good sign for the bulls. RSI is rising. Coming to the daily charts, now look at the daily chart, see higher lows, higher highs, and 34,700, 720 is something which appears to be an achievable level. Stochastic rising from the oversold zone. See, MACD is trading with a fat belly and it is just trying to converge. Good sign for the bulls. Possibly it could recover. RSI is at bottom, trying to recover here. So considering this, I will recommend you to buy at 34,650. Expect 700, 720 as the first target, and then we might see 34,800, 840 as the next target as well. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 34,600 levels, but then 540, 560 is the first resistance zone, 500 is the next, and then 34,400. Only and only if it breaks below 34,400, you can treat this for a reversal. Take your positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do press the bell icon. Join my mentorship batch, join my Signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or trading queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.